Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yuna Aulia Putri. I'm from class PBA. My ID number 20400122006. Here I will answer third question from assignment 9 about language acquisition among adults. Anania and Grandman's study on adult language acquisition and highlight two key processes. First is routine and creative construction. Initially, Fatma, 18 years old Saudi woman, rely on memorized expression. It's a routine to communicate socially despite not fully understand the meaning. Over time, she transitioned to creative construction sentence using pattern and forming more complex syntax based on social interaction. This research showed that routines are essential as a foundation from acquiring pattern, which later enable creative and productive language use. Immersion in natural environment was crucial to Fatma. In my own second language learning experience, I also rely on routine initially. Example, I memorize phrases and I gradually develop creative language use through exposure, practice, and pattern recognition. The study confirmed the importance of immersive environment and highlight how routines and creative together build fluency. Alice, a computational model, explains adult language acquisition in three stages. The first stage is learner process. Learner process language inputs and some of it become intake, stored in the short terms memories. Example, hearing "How are you?" repeatedly help a learner recognize it as a greeting. The second stage is intake transition to long-term memory, where learner form pattern and rules. Example, recognition how as a question word and understanding variation like "How is your day?" A third is a learner actively use their stored knowledge to produce language. Example, how are you in conversation and adapting for different contexts. This model show how learner move from exposure to active communication, emphasize the importance of practice and cognitive engagement. The 5 stages of language development, according to Krashen, describes a gradual process the second language learner go through. First is pre-production stages. At these stages, learner focus on listening and understanding word without speaking much, at least about 3 or 6 months. Second is early production. Learner begin using a simple word and short phrases, often making mistake. They typically know around 100 words. Third is speech emergency. Learner can form short sentence and ask question with a vocabulary around 300, but however the grammar is still not perfect. Fourth is intermediate fluency. After about a year, a learner use more complex sentence, share ideas, and have vocabulary around 600 words. Mistake may still occur, especially with a challenging structure, unless it's advanced fluency. After 2 years, learner communicate almost like a native speaker. They speak fluency and confident with only occasional or error. From my experience as a second language learner, the stages feel accurate. For example, I start by listening and understanding before try to speak, even if I made mistakes. These stages highlight that language learning take a time, consistent practice, and patience to achieve fluency. I think that's all for me. I'm sorry if I did a mistake. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.